Most workplace crises don't start with a screaming match. They start small: a dismissive digital message, a tense exchange in an open office, a project where credit is quietly reassigned. On day one, these moments feel minor, but over weeks and months, that unresolved tension compounds, steadily eroding the working relationship. Experts categorize this as psychosocial risk. It is the modern framework for understanding how interpersonal behaviors and work design directly impact employee health, safety, and performance. In these early stages, employees usually suffer in silence. They lack a safe, confidential avenue to navigate the problem, and a minor interpersonal friction rarely feels severe enough to justify a formal meeting with HR. Ignoring these small fractures ensure they widen. Left unaddressed, isolated incidents harden into a systemic, toxic culture. The individual carries the weight first.
What begins as a frustrating afternoon turns into chronic anxiety, professional isolation, and eventually total burnout. While the employee agonizes over these interactions, leadership usually has zero visibility. Management is completely blind to the escalation taking place in plain sight. That blindness lasts right up until the pressure bursts. When the issue finally surfaces, the organization takes an immediate hit to team productivity, often followed by severe internal and external reputational damage. By the time an issue matures into a formal complaint, the financial reality sets in. Companies face staggering endpoints tied to lengthy litigation, expensive compensation claims, and high turnover. Waiting to manage the fallout does not work. Reactive case management only kicks in after the explosion, entirely missing the critical window where the underlying friction could have been dismantled. To fix this, we have to move upstream. SafelyResolve is built specifically to intercept these issues early, replacing delayed reactions with proactive early intervention. It operates on a 5-step methodology. First, verify the behavior. Then, attempt to stop it. Get support. Recover from the impact. And if necessary, seek justice. For day-to-day friction, employees access a free, always-on AI coach. It's a private digital sounding board designed to help them navigate interpersonal challenges the moment they happen. This coach relies on the behavioral science GROW model. It asks targeted questions to help users objectively clarify their specific situation, explore their options, and confidently plan their next steps. Sometimes the best intervention is preventing the misunderstanding entirely. The platform includes a work-style profile builder, allowing colleagues to share exactly how they communicate and collaborate best. Equipping employees with immediate private guidance acts as a vital pressure release valve. It stops escalation long before it demands formal disciplinary action. But some behaviors are persistently toxic, and early communication will not fix them. For these situations, the platform provides a secure incident tracker. Users can document events as they happen, building a highly accurate, time-stamped record of the behavior. If the situation reaches a critical threshold, the platform activates its next layer of support, offering private, direct referrals to human expert expense-specialized coaches. None of these tools matter if the user doesn't feel safe using them. The entire system is built on a strict architectural rule: privacy by design. There are no logins, no real names are required, absolutely no sensitive chat logs or incident records are retained on centralized servers. Your data lives entirely on your device. Employees need verifiable privacy to feel comfortable acting early. Without the guarantee of protection from organizational surveillance or retaliation, true psychological safety simply cannot exist. This level of individual support doesn't happen in a vacuum. Organizations deploy SafelyResolve as a turnkey, white-labeled platform integrated directly alongside their existing HR infrastructure. By providing this accessible first line of defense, employers take a concrete, measurable step in fulfilling their legal and ethical duty of care to their workforce. While the individual data stays locked on the employee's device, the employer gains visibility. The platform delivers aggregated, de-identified insights outlining the overall workplace climate. This creates a real-time organizational heat map. Leadership can spot where psychosocial risks are emerging across the workforce long before a formal grievance is filed. Empowering individuals with total privacy and arming leadership with systemic risk data are not opposing goals. They are the two required halves of a functional, self-correcting workplace ecosystem. When you implement early intervention at scale, the benefits ripple outward,
shifting the entire culture of the organization. A healthy workplace isn't achieved by waiting to manage the fallout of an explosion. You engineer a thriving culture by giving your people the tools to safely dismantle the friction the very moment it begins.